Okay, today is July 26, 2024, and here is the next update to the pepper series. So, it's been pretty hot and dry, so not much happened since the last update. We may have a few peppers ready here and there, but it's not anything to brag about. So we'll start with some of these super hots that I'm working on. This is the Death Spiral, and it had three. This is Death Spy right there. Got some fruits that are ready. Not much, just a few. I've used a few already for making some of the sauces that I needed. And so I took a few of these off. There's not much going on. There's a lot of flowers. But as far as fruiting, there isn't much. And here, this is the StarRacha. And this is the Death Spyro, and these two are the ones that I'm actually working on. This is a project that I mentioned earlier in the year, the Death Star cross. That's gonna be the Death Spyro and the StarRacha right here. So they are kind of flowering at the same time. So once this one's ready, I'm gonna take the pollen and then cross these guys right there. So that is very exciting. I added an extra plant right here. This is the Ahi Omnicolor. I'm not going to expect much from that. That's just an extra plant that I have nowhere to put. And then here we have my lemon starburst. It's coming along. So we have fruits that are ready. These shapes are fantastic. You see these saucer shape, and there's a few that are ready down there. And there's one right here. Look at this, guys. This one here. This is the shape that look at that. You see? Nice saucer shape with a stinger. Those are so cool. So the fruits are all at the bottom. See, they're clumped together down there. So they look fantastic. I'm so excited. I need to try these guys pretty soon. And here's a group of peppers that I'm testing. I have these systems that I've been using for the last few years, sort of like a hybrid system. I fill it up with nutrients at the bottom here, and then soil at the top. Same with this here. And man, it's growing like nuts because the nutrients is fed right through the roots, and then it just grows like crazy. Look at these. These are much younger than the plants that I have in the garden, but they look so good compared to those other guys, because I could pick these guys up and move them around, but also because they have nutrients readily available, and so they just grow so much better. And so I need to do this for more of the plants. That way I can get them to catch up. This is a volunteer right here. This is one of the Khang Star crosses, like a Thai cross. And I know exactly what it is because I grew the other plant right here last year. And so here's the Omnicolor right here. I even have a fig that is in hydroponic right here. Also the hybrid system. See soil there? Hydroponic there. Look at that, guys. It's looking so good. And the fig is so healthy and growing really strong. Okay, in this raised bed, everything is just looking terrible. This is the what was this? A Niwaki. This is Niwaki. It's one of my favorite variety that I bred. They grow in clusters like these, and they're very super productive. This is, I think that might be a lemon starburst or a peach starkiss, one of them. These are white ties. Man, they are looking terrible because this is here like right in the middle of the sun, and so the sun beat down on this raised bed all day long, and they just dry up every single day. And so yeah, these guys are not doing good at all. And here we have some that are just doing fantastic because it has my pear tree to give it like a little bit of a shade sometimes in the afternoon. And so because our Texas sun is just too crazy, you need either a shade cloth or some kind of shade, and the pear tree is actually giving these guys really good shade. And then that is why look how good they look as opposed to the other ones that you just saw. So here is my habanero. Look at this, guys. See that? The fruits are huge because they're loving it right here under the shade of the pear. And this is another habanero, And those over there are scorpions. They should be coming along pretty soon. I don't see any flowers yet, and I don't mind because I really want them to just hold on and flower towards the end of the season. That way, you know, the cooler months come and they will produce better. And this is my cross. This is the what was it, the Scotch bonnet with a tie. Man, look at that, guys. That's the trunk. It looks like a tree. And there's some fruits right there that are ready, but it's growing like crazy. There's lots of flowers coming along, and this thing is pretty massive, and very healthy looking one, because it's kind of shaded with this tree here, and it has a wide opening in the middle, and then it's also shaded a little bit here, so it's getting good amount of shade but also a good amount of sun. So that's why it's doing so well. This whole entire raised bed is like a perfect position, so that's why it's doing very good. And right here I have some extra lemon starburst that I just moved over here. They look like they just got started, but it's been a few months since I put them out here. They're looking okay, pretty healthy. And here are some that I just left in buckets, because these I can move around. And I think these are chocolate Scotch bonnet. Man, they are looking terrible because I left out of town and I forgot to water these, and when I came back they were like, you know, on a brink of death, and so they just made it back. So not looking too good. These here, forgot what they are, but also looking pretty badly malnourished. I need to fertilize these guys. Here's my stargazer. I've been using fruits from this for a while. These are the overwinter. So it started with like a big huge stump that I brought inside, and then from that it grew to these guys here. So that one's okay. These two more here. I need to fertilize these guys. I just keep forgetting, and they're just looking so bad. So it's been, you know, a challenge because I have so many projects going on. So these are just extra right here. I'm just testing this area because my persimmons and the tree over there, it covers the sun basically almost all day, and so no matter what you put here, as you know, they just don't grow very well. So these are just extra plants anyway, so that's just a testing site. Okay, so lastly we have a bunch of volunteers, and you see these are just a bunch of volunteers that I have in this little pot right here, and they have been providing me with, you know, peppers almost every day. So I'll come out and grab one or two, and then, you know, they keep growing. And yeah, it's been good. I mean, I can't complain about, you know, getting peppers from one or two a day from these guys right here. That they're just all volunteers anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So not much happening. We scaled back pretty much quite a lot, and maybe next year I'll do more sort of like indoor grow, and you know, small systems and stuff like that, so I can kind of test with them and do more crossings and stuff like that. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.